Grand Rising, my kings and queens. It's your girl Mel B live on Lux Radio Network. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, and it's Tell Me Something Good Tuesday. It's time to chase dreams, not them snooze buttons. And if you're still in bed, just know the world is already gossiping without you. So get up, glow up, and let's get that bag. So when you're doing that, I'm gonna be filling the airwaves with joy and gratitude. Our affirmation of the day is I choose joy as my compass and gratitude as my fuel. Joy isn't passive, it's a choice. Gratitude amplifies that choice, turning small wins into big blessings. The word of the day is exculpatory. We say that again. Exculpatory. It means something that proves someone is not guilty of wrongdoing. So it's evidence really that clears your name. I'm quite sure we've heard that on TV and the news and things of that nature. So we're kind of familiar with that word, but just some people aren't. All right, on to our phrase of the day is break the ice. Where did this come from? Where did this phrase come from? It's the ships once had to break frozen waters to open up trade routes, symbolizing starting something new. So breaking the ice means opening the door to connection. Morning, Ray. All right, on to our headline news. New York. New York City Council advances sweeping affordable housing package. And Broadway theaters launch green initiative to cut emissions. And Governor Kochel unveils $2 billion subway modernization plan. I don't know why I always have a problem with that word. A subway plan, okay? $2 billion subway plan. Okay, Los Angeles. Hollywood studios expand AI guidelines for film production. And LA City Council approves $1.5 billion homelessness response plan. And Metro unveils new light rail expansion. In Chicago, city launches $900 million infrastructure upgrade for bridges and transit. Chicago announces biotech innovation hub investment, and public schools expand free meal program. In Atlanta Airport begins $1.3 billion expansion project. Mayor Dickens announces new affordable housing initiative, and Atlanta tech sector seeks record venture capital investment. In Houston unveils climate resilient plan after flooding. Energy firms pledge $5 billion clean hydrogen project, and the medical center expands with new cancer research facility. In Washington, D.C., Congress debates new federal AI regulation framework. The Smithsonian launches African American Innovation Exhibit. Can't wait to see that. And the White House announces $10 billion clean energy package. Miami launches climate adaptation plan for rising seas. Art Basel Miami opens with record attendance, and tech startups secure $2 billion in funding. Tampa, Florida lawmakers push AI regulations in the insurance industry. Federal infant mortality prevention program faces cuts, and court allows Florida to enforce child social media restrictions. Tarpon Springs. Good morning, Dad. Holiday lighted boat parade set for December 12th. Tarpon Springs hosts festive Christmas events and waterfront attractions. Community walks and cultural activities highlight local resilience. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good morning, Reed. Arts at Large hosts Whitney Salgado's Consciousness in Craft exhibit. Oh, say that 5 times. Milwaukee Art Museum features Kevin Hincks' Stripes installation, And the city celebrates Santa Cycle Rampage and Krampus Night festivals. Krampus Night, weird. Jackson, Mississippi. Road to the polls rideshare returns for runoff elections. Mississippi Senate District 26 runoff vote underway. And Canton Christmas Festival kicks off holiday season. Vancouver. Polar vortex brings harsh early winter start across Canada. Vancouver hosts extensive December holiday markets and cultural events, and Indigenous art exhibits highlight local galleries. Toronto. Federal law changes expand workplace, excuse me. Federal law changes expand workplace leave rights and drug controls. Toronto homeowners reminded of vacant home tax declaration, and Algoma Steel announces 1,000 layoffs amid tariff pressures. Bless up, Jamaica. Kingston. Jamaica secures $6.7 billion in international aid for post-Hurricane Melissa rebuild. Tourism sector called upon to lead national recovery, and 5 Jamaicans awarded Fulbright scholarships. Montego Bay. Sandals resorts to reopen 5 properties December 6th. Authorities prioritize restoring electricity to speed hotel reopenings, and Sangster International Airport resumes near normal operations. Ocho Rios. Cruise calls rebound for 32,000 passengers landed post-hurricane. Tourism officials stress urgent support for recovery, and hotels prepare phased reopenings by December 15th. Negril. Minister Bartlett confirms Negril will fully reopen December 15th. Boutique hotels lead recovery with strong community support, and major resort expansions reaffirm investor confidence. Cayman Islands. Laborer Tribunal expanded ahead of new employment laws. Eight birds test positive for avian flu, no human cases, and government plans controversial east-west arterial road extension. Bahamas. Junkanoo Festival prepares highlights December cultural season, and the Bahamas International Film Festival celebrates 20th anniversary, and expanded air connectivity boosts tourism ahead of holidays. And Nigeria. Defense Minister Mohammed, okay, let me get this name right. Minister Mohammed Bakaru Abubakar, resigns citing health reasons, and NAS Ribadu pledges rescue of kidnapped school children in Niger state. Northern governors call for urgent state police reforms. And in Ghana, President Mahama forwards petitions for renewal of EC chair and special prosecutor. The UNDP/KPMG report highlights what $12 billion potential for cassava products. Ghana urged to invest in HIV prevention amid declining global funding. All right, let's just move on to the weather. All right, New York City, mostly cloudy, high of 48, a low of 49, a low of 39, excuse me. Los Angeles, sunny, high of 72, low of 55. Chicago, cold and partly cloudy, high of 42, low of 41. Atlanta, mild and sunny with a high of 63 and a low of 47. Houston, clear skies with a high of 70 and a low of 52. Washington, D.C., partly sunny with a high of 50 with a low of 38. Miami, warm and mostly sunny, high of 82, low of 72. And Tampa, sunny with a high of 80, low of 70. Tarpon Springs, clear skies, high of 79, low of 69. Milwaukee, cold and cloudy, high of 38, low of 28. Jackson, Mississippi, mild and sunny with a high of 65 and a low of 48. Vancouver, rain showers, high of 46, low of 39. Toronto, cold and cloudy with a high of 41 and a low of 32. Kingston, mostly sunny, high of 86, low of 77. Montego Bay, mostly sunny, high of 85, low of 77. Ocho Rios, mostly sunny, high of 85, low of 75. And Negril, mostly sunny, high of 87, low of 75. Cayman Islands, hot and mostly sunny, with a high of 82 and a low of 78. And the Bahamas, mostly sunny, high of 80, low of 73. And Nigeria, hot with patchy rain possible, high of 84, low of 77. And Ghana, mostly sunny, high of 90, low of 79. All right, on to our sports. NFL Week 13, Monday Night Football. We had the Patriots over the Giants, 33-15. The Patriots dominated early with 17 points in the first quarter, and the Giants rallied late with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but the Patriots still sealed the win. All right, NBA final scores. We have the Suns over the Lakers, 125-108. The Mavericks over the Nuggets, 131-121. The Jazz over the Rockets, 133-125. The Nets over the Hornets, 116-103. The Heat over the Clippers, 140-123. And the Magic over the Bulls, 125-120. The Wizards over the Bucks, 129-126. And the Cavaliers over the Pacers, 135-119. And the Pistons over the Hawks, 99-98. Tonight we have in the NBA, the Wizards at the 76ers, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. NBA League Pass is where it's streaming. And then we also have the Trailblazers and the Raptors at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TSN. The Knicks and the Knicks and the Celtics will be playing at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC and Peacock. The Timberwolves and the Pelicans will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the NBA League Pass. And the Grizzlies versus the Spurs at 8 p.m. on the NBA League Pass and the NBA TV Canada. And last, we have the Thunder versus the Warriors will be at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC and Peacock. All right, on to our daily feature, which is Tell Me Something Good Tuesday, where we have spotlighting global acts of kindness, communities creating change. Kindness isn't just personal, it's global. So in November 2025, YouTube creator Mr. Beast partnered with Varkey Foundation and Mohammed Rashid Makoum Global Initiatives to launch the 1 Billion Acts of Kindness campaign. The mission? To unite communities worldwide in logging on 1 billion acts of compassion, whether it's planting trees, feeding the homeless, volunteering with elders, or simply helping a neighbor. So this campaign proves that small wins matter. One meal served, one tree planted, one smile shared. Each act builds momentum toward a kinder world. Together, they add up to something monumental, 1 billion acts of kindness. So in business, you can use this as companies can encourage employees to log acts of kindness, building culture and impact. And in your regular life, everyday life, listeners can join by doing something simple today, donating food, checking on a friend, or planting a seed. When we act together, kindness becomes unstoppable. And 1 billion acts is just the beginning. All right, on to our book club segment where we are starting the 18 Laws of Human Nature. We finished the 48 Laws of Power last week by Robert Greene. So we're on to the 18 Laws of Human Nature, also by Robert Greene. And the first law is the law of irrational. I can't speak today. Irrationality. Master your emotional self. So we look to believe we're rational beings, but Robert Greene reminds us emotions drive us far more than logic. The real power lies in mastering those emotions before they master us. So Greene shows that irrationality is humanity's default mode. Fear, envy, anger, and desire often disguise themselves as reason. He warns that unchecked emotions lead to poor decisions, both individually and collectively. The antidote is awareness. Pause when emotions surge, detach, and analyze with clarity. Historical examples like Athens rushing to the Peloponnesian War prove how emotional impulses can destroy even great civilizations. Mastering your emotional self is the foundation of influence, stability, and long term success. So, in business, irrationality shows up as a panic during downturns, hype chasing trends, or overreacting to competitors. Leaders who pause, gather facts, and act strategically can earn trust and build resilience. Create systems that slow down emotional impulses, advisory boards, data reviews, or even decision checklists. Calm leadership inspires confidence and prevents costly mistakes. In life, irrationality can break trust in relationships. Anger in arguments, envy in friendships, or fear in the choices often led to regret. Mastering Mastery means recognizing triggers, cooling down, and returning with empathy. So practice mindfulness, journaling, or simply pausing before reacting. Emotional clarity leads to a stronger bond, wiser choices, and personal growth. So the law of irrationality isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about mastering them. In business, it builds credibility, and in life, it builds trust. And in both, it builds power. All right, on to the cause of the day. I'm spotlighting holiday food drives. The holiday season is a time of giving, and food drives are one of the most powerful ways communities come together. Across the United States, organizations like Christopher Cares Foundation and the Greater Chicago Food Depository collects millions of pounds of non-perishable food to fight hunger. These drives ensure families facing food insecurity can celebrate with dignity and nourishment. Globally, 733 million people go hungry daily. And in the US, 1 in 8 households struggle with food insecurity. Holiday food drives often provide millions of meals in just a few weeks, bridging the gap for families during the most difficult time of the year. So, symptoms of food insecurity: malnutrition and a weakened immunity, fatigue and poor concentration in adults, developmental delays and learning challenges in children, and emotional stress and anxiety in families. So prevention and treatment for these things could be community donations, corporate partnerships, and volunteer support to keep food pantries stocked. And treatment is access to these food pantries, SNAP benefits, school meal programs, and gift card donations for groceries can help. So the resources, once again, are the Greater Chicago Food Depository Holiday Drive, United Way holiday food drives, and Feeding America Hunger Action Month are resources. So holiday food drives remind us that generosity fills more than plates. It fills the hearts with hope. All right, on to today in history, December 2nd. In 1804, Napoleon was crowned Emperor of France. In Notre Dame Cathedral, Napoleon crowned himself, symbolizing his independence from papal authority. In 1823, the Monroe Doctrine was declared. President James Monroe announced that European interference in the Americas would be considered hostile, shaping U.S. foreign policy. And in 1942, the first nuclear chain reaction. Enrico Fermi and his team achieved the world's first controlled nuclear chain reaction at the University of Chicago, ushering in the atomic age. African American history today. In 1884, Granville T. Woods patents the telephone transmitter. Known as the Black Edison, Woods improved telecommunication technology, securing his place as a pioneering inventor. And in 1891, we have historian Charles Wesley was born. Wesley became a leading scholar of African American history and the president of Central State University. In 1983, Michael Jackson's Thriller video premiered. MTV aired Jackson's groundbreaking video, revolutionizing music and cementing his role as a global icon. I remember that video. It was like a movie. I thought it was just going to be 2 or 3 minutes, but it lasted a long time, but it was good all the way through. And it's still good and still popular. So on to African American scientists and inventors. First up, we have Alice Ball. She was a chemist who developed the first effective injectable treatment for leprosy using Calmogra oil. Her Ball method was used worldwide until the 1940s. That word, Calmogra oil. I know, Ray, you're going to tell me what the right saying is. Hopefully I said it right. Then we have Benjamin Banneker. He was a mathematician and astronomer who built one of America's first functional clocks, accurately predicting the solar eclipse in 1789 and published almanacs with astronomical data. And then we have Patricia Bath, ophthalmologist and inventor of the laser phaco probe, a device that revolutionized cataract surgery. She was the first African American woman doctor to receive a patent for a medical invention. All right, on to our Back to Roots segment, where today we are spotlighting family, the extended kinship system, origins and role in African societies. In many African cultures, family extends far beyond the nuclear household. Kinship includes grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, and even non-blood relatives who are embraced as part of the family unit. This system ensured survival in agrarian and communal societies where collective responsibility for children, elders, and resources was essential. Elders held authority to keep wisdom, while younger generations were expected to honor and care for them. So the functions of extended kinship: child rearing. Children were raised by the community, not just the parents. This created resilience and ensured cultural values were passed down. The support system: families pooled resources, food, labor, and protection, so no one was left vulnerable. Social identity: kinship defined one's place in society, linking individual clans, lineages, and ancestral heritage. Diaspora continuity. In African American communities, the extended kinship model survived slavery and systematic oppression. Enslaved families often rely on fictive kin, friends, and neighbors who became family. Terms like play cousin, church mother, or auntie reflect this tradition, where bonds of care and mentorship matter as much as blood ties. Today, this kinship system remains vital in communities facing economic and social changes, providing emotional and practical support. Extended kinship is visible in African American churches, where elders guide the youth and congregations function as family. It is also reflected in mentorship programs, community activism, and cultural expressions like hip hop crews or fraternity sororities, which operate as kinship networks. So today, in a society often focused on individualism, the African extended kinship system reminds us that strength lies in community. It teaches that family is not limited to bloodlines. It's about shared responsibility, love, and resilience. So the extended system shows us that family is a circle of care, not a boundary of blood. And it's the network that sustains us generation after generation. So that's kind of like, to me, what it sounds like is the old saying of it takes a village. You know, we used to, in our generation, generation Gen X, it was kind of like this back then. You know, we didn't, if we were at someone's house or outside, it was, anybody could, chastise you, tell you you're doing something wrong or whatever, and it was okay. But you can't say those things nowadays to somebody's kid when they're doing wrong, or try to help somebody. Everybody, like it says, is just me. It's not community. It's not that village anymore. Everybody's is different. So you just got to watch yourself now versus, you know, being feeling safe being outside, because no matter what, somebody in your community is going to take care of you or look over you, watch you. Not today. People are just like, it ain't my business, that ain't my business. And you get that because the reaction, you don't know what the other person's gonna do, to pull out a gun on you or something like that. So you try to have that community, especially dealing with kids and elderly. You try to have that, but you get a lot of resistance from a lot of people. So, you want to help, but then you can't. So, but anywho, all right, back to the segments. We are on fact or fiction. Today's spotlight is the 27 Club urban legend. So let's talk about a chilling legend in music history, the so-called 27 Club. So the idea is simple. Too many famous musicians seem to die at age 27. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse are among the most cited names. The pattern sparked whispers of a curse, a cosmic coincidence, or even supernatural forces tied to fame and tragedy. So the impact of this, the myth has become part of pop culture, inspiring documentaries, books, and endless debates. It reflects the society's fascination with young, talented lost too soon, and the pressure of fame, addiction, and the mental health struggles in the music industry. So the verdict, fact or fiction? They say this is fiction. Studies show no statistical spike in deaths at age 27 compared to other ages. This 27 Club is more folklore than fact, fueled by coincidence and media attention. So the 27 Club reminds us that legends live forever, but myths can overshadow the real struggles behind the music. All right, and what's the word? And what's the word today? Our topic is healing plants of Africa. Long before modern medicine, Africa's soil gave us remedies that healed, nurtured, and empowered. These plants are just not history, they're living traditions that still strengthen the body today. So, across Africa, plants like, okay, I'm gonna have to get these right, moringa, uh, hibiscus. I'm gonna get it from Ray. Neem, ginger, aloe, artemia, and I think it's baobab, rubus, and soursop have been used for centuries. They treat everything from malnutrition to infections to high blood pressure and digestive issues. Modern science now confirms many of these benefits, showing how traditional wisdom aligns with global health research. These herbs are more than medicine, they're cultural anchors, connecting communities to ancestral knowledge and natural resilience. So first up, we have moringa, known as the miracle tree. Across West and East Africa, moringa leaves were used in traditional diets to fight malnutrition and boost strength. So today, moringa is sold worldwide as a superfood powder packed with vitamins A, C, calcium, and iron. It's used to boost immunity, energy, and overall wellness. Next up, we have hibiscus. Cultural, excuse me, in Nigeria and Ghana, hibiscus petals are brewed into zobo and zobolo drinks, central to celebrations and daily refreshments. Hibiscus tea is now recognized globally for lowering blood pressure and supporting heart health. It's antioxidant rich and caffeine free. Next up, we have neem, called the village pharmacy in many African communities. Neem leaves and oil were used for skin conditions, dental care, and purification rituals. Neem is now found in shampoos, soaps, and natural medicines for acne, eczema, and scalp health. Next, we have Artemisia afra, traditionally brewed in southern Africa to treat coughs, colds, and fever. Families pass down recipes for healing teas. Related to Artemia anuyu, the source of Artemis artemisinin, anti mal. Okay, I'm just not really good with these today. I don't know what it is. It is studied for respiratory health and immune support. Sorry. The next one is baobab, called the tree of life. Baobab fruit pulp was used in village diets for hydration and strength. Its trunk even stored water for droughts. So baobab powder is now marked globally as a vitamin C powerhouse, supporting digestion, hydration, and immunity. And next we have soursop. In Jamaica and across West Africa, soursop leaves are brewed into calming teas believed to fight fevers and infections. Today, soursop is studied for its antioxidant and immune boosting properties, often used in smoothies and teas. So, rooibos, native to South Africa, rooibos tea was a traditional herbal remedy for stress and stomach issues. Rooibos is now a global wellness tea, caffeine-free and rich in antioxidants, supporting heart health and relaxation. So from moringa to rooibos, African plants are more than remedies. They're heritage. In business, they inspire innovation. In life, they remind us that health begins at the root. All right, our tech tip of the day is Pixel 10 camera tricks. Today's tech is all about capturing life in sharper focus because your camera is smarter than you think. Google's Pixel 10 series, co-developed by Alicia, is making waves for its advanced photography features. Beyond the usual point and shoot, these pictures unlock hidden tricks. Long exposure night shots that turn city lights into streets of art, and AI-powered editing tools that can erase unwanted objects from your photos with a single tap. It's like carrying a professional studio in your pocket. Learning these features helps everyday users maximize smartphone photography without investing in the expensive gear. Whether you're documenting events, creating content, or just snapping family memories, knowing how to use these tools elevates your storytelling. So, Pixel 10 proves that the best camera isn't the only one you buy, it's the one you already carry. Our tech tip of the day, our finance tip of the day is the power of compound interest. Our finance tip is all about money that grows while you sleep because compound interest never takes a day off. All right. Compound interest means your earnings generate more earnings over time. For example, if you invest a small amount, the interest you get is added to your balance. And then the larger balance you earn even gets even more interest. It's a snowball effect. The earlier you start, the bigger it grows. This principle shows how starting early matters more than investing big later. The modest investment today can outpace a larger one many years down the road, simply because time is the most powerful multiplier in finance. So, compound interest proves that the greatest financial tool isn't luck, it's time. Our fun fact of the day is sharks existed before trees. Sharks have been swimming in the ocean over 400 million years, long before trees appeared. This highlight is incredible resilience of sharks as species. Trees only emerged about 350 million years ago, meaning sharks are older than the forests themselves. Evolutionary history shows how life adapts and survives across the eras. Our fun holiday today is National Mutt Day, a day to celebrate mixed breed dogs and encourage adoption. Mutts often live longer and healthier lives due to genetic diversity. This holiday raises an awareness about shelter pets, reminding us that love and loyalty aren't defined by pedigree. All right, our quote of the day is quote, never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. I love that. End quote. By Dr. Mae Jemison, the first African American woman astronaut. All right, our music and entertainment today. When music meets giving, the results is pure magic. Tonight, Nashville lights up with harmony and hope. It's the Musical Gifts 2025 Giving Tuesday concert. It takes place tonight, December 2nd, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the National Museum of African American Music in Nashville. It's a family friendly. It's a free family. What? Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm sorry. It's a free, family friendly event featuring Grammy winning artists, rising stars, and festive tree lighting ceremony with a Black Santa. Guests can explore the museum's Rivers of Rhythm Gallery, enjoy youth drumming sessions, and shop local Black owned vendors. Donations raised will support music education, cultural preservation, and free museum access for Nashville youth. Last year's concert raised over $100,000. This year's goal is $150,000 to expand community impact. So the Musical Gifts 2025 isn't just a concert, it's a movement. Music, community, and giving come together to preserve African American heritage and inspire the next generation. That's good. That sounds like fun too. Also in entertainment, Megan Thee Stallion, Rod Wave, and T.I. join other stars in Thanksgiving charity drives, donating meals and gift cards to families. All right, our celebrity gossip. Everybody has heard about Ray J getting arrested after Thanksgiving live stream incident on November 28th. Video allegedly showed him pointing his gun at Princess while she was holding, I forget the baby's name, but her baby. He was booked in on criminal threat charge, sparking widespread debate about celebrity accountability and domestic disputes in the public eye, regarding celebrities. Regardless, people also have to realize celebrities are human too. You know what I mean? They go through things in life just like us, quote unquote, normal people do. You know, so I mean, when these things happen, people are always acting like, oh my gosh. When you listening to your neighbor go through the same crap, you know what I mean? So don't judge, people just because of what they're going through. I mean, everybody goes through something, and maybe, Ray J, he has his reasons, Princess has her reasons, that's their problem, that's their issue, but all of the things that I've been seeing, on social media regarding the situation, fact remains, it ain't none of y'all business what they going through. You know what I mean? Although they have a reality show, they kind of putting their business out there, but don't judge, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, is people judging somebody, either you going through it, your neighbor going through it, your family member going through something, are you judging them? Are you saying them? Are you putting your information out there? No, you're not. So stop judging people online, especially in, what they dealing with in life. Don't do that. That's not fair, and it's not right, because you wouldn't want anybody doing that to you, you know. Oh, let me stop ranting. Go, move it on. Kayla Nicole shifts her dating pool. Media personality Kayla Nicole revealed on the show Boyfriend Material on November 26th that she's done with athletes and now is interested in dating team owners and executives instead of players. What the what what? This sparked gossip across social media, with fans debating whether she's leveling up or chasing status. Nerds. All right, then we have Beyonce was at the Las Vegas Grand Prix on the 24th of November in race ready couture. She even took a hot lap with Formula One champion Lewis Hamilton, reportedly stressing the hell out of Jay-Z in the process. So the moment went viral, blending high fashion, celebrity glamour, and sports culture. Oh my goodness, he got upset. From Ray J's shocking arrest to Kayla Nicole's dating revelations and Beyonce's Grand Prix glamour, celebrity gossip proves again the spotlight never dims, it just shifts. All right, on to our celebrity birthdays today. We have Yvonne Orje. I said it right. Nigerian American actress and comedian, best known for her role on HBO's Insecure. She turns 42 today. Tiara Mari, R&B singer and actress known for her hit single Make Her Feel Good and appearances on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She turns 38 today. Tretch. Everybody remember Tretch, rapper and actor, frontman for the hip hop group Naughty by Nature? He turns 55 today. And rest in peace, Juice WRLD would have been 27 today. We also have Alfred Enoch, British actor of African descent, known for How to Get Away with Murder and Harry Potter. He turns 37 today. And we have Fuse ODG, or Nana Richard. She's a British Ghanaian musician, famous for Afrobeats hits like Antenna. He turns 37 today. We also have Chris Travis, a rapper from Memphis, part of the underground hip hop scene. He turns 32. And we have Valerie Holiday, singer with the legendary group The 3 Degrees. She turns 78 today. Happy birthday, everybody. From Yvonne Orji's laughter to Tresha's hip hop legacy, December 2nd is packed with African American stars whose birthday remind us how culture, music, and storytelling continues to shine. All right, on to our lifestyle segment. Our soul food recipe today is sweet potato cornbread, a southern twist on a classic cornbread. Moist, lightly sweet, and perfect for the season. Paired with chili or collard greens for a hearty meal. So I also have a beverage to put with that, which would be spiced apple chai latte. Warm apple cider blended with chai tea, cinnamon, and a splash of oat milk. cozy or aromatic, and ideal for chilly mornings like today is cold. All right, on to our men's health tip: strength in small steps. Every 10 minutes of body weight exercise, push ups, squats, or planks, can boost metabolism and mood. Consistency beats intensity. All right, in women's health tip: iron rich foods for energy, like spinach, lentils, and lean red meat, fight fatigue. Pair iron rich foods with vitamin C, like citrus, for better absorption. Our household chore today is cleaning out the refrigerator. Wipe down the shelves with a mix of baking soda and hot water. Neutralizes odors and keeps produce fresher longer. And our relationship tips for couples: keep the spark alive by practicing moments of affection. A quick text, a gentle touch, or a shared laugh. It's the little gestures that build lasting intimacy. Friendships. Friendships thrive on respect. If you're always the listener, speak up. If you're always the talker, pause. Balance keeps bonds strong. For coworkers, respect boundaries and celebrate wins. A simple great job or offering help on a tough day builds trust and teamwork. And family. Family harmony comes with shared rituals, whether it's Sunday dinner, game night, or a quick check in call. Consistency creates connection. I also added something in new today because it just occurred to me. I don't know how long my perfume lasts. What is the expiration on perfume and cologne? So the bottle on your dresser may not last forever. So most perfumes and colognes stay fresh for 3 to 5 years. Lighter scents like citrus or florals fade faster, sometimes in just 1 to 3 years. However, heavier scents, think woody, amber, or oriental, can last 5 to 10 years if stored well. So watch for signs of expiration, like a sour metallic smell, a darker color in the cologne or the perfume, and cloudy liquid. That tells you those are obvious signs. So a storage tip: keep bottles in a cool, dry, and dark place. Avoid bathrooms. I never knew that you don't store it in the bathroom. I mean, because you're in there getting dressed, so of course you're gonna, spray a little, but it says avoid bathrooms. And for citrus blends, put them in the refrigerator, can extend the life of the cologne or the perfume. I never knew that. So, examples are perfumes and colognes last 3 to 5 years on average. Lighter scents like Joe Malone, lime, basil, and mandarin fade faster, while heavier blends like, okay, sis, I'm going to try it. Jean Paul Gaultier a la Elixir, Elmay Elixir. Okay, I tried. Or Versace Eros Flame can linger for up to 10 years. Store bottles in cool, dark places to keep your signature scent fresh, because chemistry is not just about love, it's about fragrance too. So from sweet potato cornbread to signature scents, today's lifestyle gems prove one thing: freshness is power. Keep your body strong, your home clean, and your fragrance timeless, because yesterday's news should never be today's vibe. All right, and last but not least, our horoscopes. And we always start with Aries. Our Aries is Aries. Your fire burns brighter when shared. Channel energy into teamwork. Collaboration brings greater success than going solo today. And join forces, Aries, and victory multiplies. Your lucky symbol today is the shield, and your lucky flower is the geranium. Taurus. Taurus, peace fuels your power. Ground yourself in familiar routines to recharge. Stay rooted, Taurus, and thrive. Comfort brings strength. Your symbol today is a leaf, and your lucky flower is a gardenia. Gemini. Gemini, questions lead to answers today. Curiosity opens doors. Explore new ideas, they'll spark opportunity. Keep asking, Gemini, and doors will open. Your symbol, lucky symbol today is the spiral, and your lucky flower is jasmine. Cancer. Cancer, home is your sanctuary. Lean into family connections for strength. Family bonds deepen. Nurture your roots, Cancer, and love will grow. Your lucky symbol today is home, and your lucky flower is magnolia. Leo. Leo, your artistry takes center stage. Express yourself boldly. Others are inspired. Shine your colors, Leo. The world is watching. Creativity shines bright. Your lucky symbol today is a mask, and your lucky flower is a sunflower. Virgo, organization clears stress. Order your peace, Virgo. Decluttering your space clears your mind, and simplify and serenity follows. So your lucky symbol today is the ruler, and your lucky flower is chamomile. Libra. Libra, connection is your gift today. Relationships flourish when you invest time and care. Reach out, Libra, and harmony blossoms. Partnerships thrive. Your symbol today are hands, and your lucky flower is iris. Scorpio. Scorpio, truth rises in the surface. Hidden matters reveal themselves. Embrace clarity. Face the truth, Scorpio, and grow stronger. Secrets surface. Your lucky symbol today is the crystal, like a crystal ball, and your lucky flower is dahlia. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, adventure fuels your spirit. Exploring new places or ideas sparks growth, and expand your horizon, Sagittarius, and wisdom follows. Travel inspires wisdom. Your lucky symbol today is the globe, and your lucky flower is a carnation. Capricorn. Capricorn, persistence is your power. Stay disciplined. Results are near. Hard work pays off. Keep climbing, Capricorn. Success awaits. Your lucky symbol is the stone, and your lucky flower is a violet. Aquarius. Aquarius, your vision electrifies today. Share innovative thoughts. They inspire others. Ideas spark change, and shine your brilliance, Aquarius, and lead the way. Your lucky symbol today is lightning, like a lightning bolt, and your lucky flower is an orchid. And Pisces. Your dreams whisper wisdom. Pay attention to intuition and imagination. Dreams guide choices. Trust your visions, Pisces, and clarity will follow. Your lucky symbol today is the moon, and your lucky flower is the lotus. All right, on tomorrow's show, today we celebrated the good, but tomorrow we'll celebrate the bold. Women in Business Wednesday spotlights on a trailblazer redefining leadership plus lifestyle tips to keep balance midweek. What is going on with me today? So join us tomorrow as we honor women making waves in business and beyond. Right now, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Bello Burn Hot Sauce, Add Fire to Your Plate, RAS Herbals, Heal Natural, Live Vibrant, and Clarion Candles, where peace meets scent. For our announcements today, from Lux Radio announcements, we are having a Christmas concert on December 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lux Radio. And remember to watch Kickback with Cookie tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Lux Radio Network on pretty much all the platforms, all platforms. Then we have, let me see, I'm sorry, my page messed up. We have Women Unscripted will be tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lux Radio Network. Thursday, we have Chief and Go at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lux Radio. And then on Friday, we'll have returning this Friday would be Live and Learn with Gemini Goddess at 7 p.m. on Lux Radio as well. All right, Tuesday morning has begun. Today you will survive the chaos, dodge drama, and still look fabulous doing it. So keep the same energy all day. So until tomorrow morning, my kings and queens, this is your girl Mel B. And I'm always saying stay fly, stay fierce, but stay grounded. And don't let nobody steal your shine. Period.